For me, energy breeds energy. The more stuff I do, the more energy I have, unless it's like loads and loads of crazy stuff. I feel like when you have lots and lots of stuff to do, you have more energy sort of up here. Whereas if you're not doing anything, you're not able to go outside, you're just sitting at home, there's food around, you're just sort of snacking on Doritos if you're like me, or drinking wine in the evening, then you sort of, your energy starts to dip. So having a little bit of an energizing flow, which is what we're going to go through today, is really going to help to send that little bit of extra boost. If you do it once a day, if you do some sort of movement every day, you're going to keep those energy levels a little bit higher and also keep the strength going in your body. I know it can feel a little bit tricky if you don't have a lot of space at home, or if you feel like there's lots of people around. But do try to keep the body moving, even if it's surrounded by children, or even if it's surrounded by someone screaming on the phone, or enjoying House Party, which is a great app, by the way, not an advert. So let's get started. You're gonna tuck the toes, sit the hips back onto the heels, and take a little toe stretch. We're gonna do something with our arms to distract us, because the toe stretch here can feel quite intense, not to start off with maybe, but as you settle into it, it does get more and more challenging. If it does feel really challenging, take your hands forwards, but keep the pelvis dropping down. So we're going to take the arms out to the front, we're going to roll the wrists around in circles, one way all the way up towards the ceiling, then round to the side of the body and all the way down towards the floor. Then take those circles round the other way, all the way out to the side, all the way up towards the ceiling and down towards your thighs. We're going to take that twice more, rolling the wrists around in circles, all the way up to the ceiling, then round to the side. All the way around the other way, around all the way up. Relaxing the jaw, because now you might start to feel a little bit more sensation in the toes. Rolling the wrists around one way up. You might even feel like this is a little bit tiring for your forearms now as well. And round the other way. Breathing slowly. And then round and down to your thighs. Take the hands forwards, untuck your toes, give them a little tap on the ground. Then tuck your toes again, hover your knees just a couple of inches away from the ground, finding your hovering tabletop. Keeping that hover, can you lift your right arm up towards the ceiling? Then take the right hand back down, then lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Then take the left hand down, right arm lifts up. Take the right arm down, left arm lifts up. Take the left arm down, take knees to the ground, sink down into a child's pose. Connect to your ujjayi breath. So a smooth breath in, and an audible exhale as though you're sighing out the mouth, but the mouth is closed. Like you're trying to steam up a window pane with the mouth closed. Inhale. Exhale. And feel this breath build energy in your body, build strength and power. Feel the exhale release the muscles. So we can build strength on strong and sturdy muscles rather than muscles that feel nervous or jittery. Relaxing the jaw and the face. Reach your hands forwards, press the palms down, scoop the belly in and bring the body up to a cat pose. Then inhale, lift the chest forwards, lift the tailbone into cow. Tuck your toes, then lift your hips and take it up and back into your downward facing dog, and keep the knees slightly bent. Press down through your hands, then scoop the belly in, round through the spine, roll the shoulders over the wrists to find plank. As you exhale, bend your knees. You're going to take your pelvis back towards your heels. Keep your knees hovering away from the ground. Then shoot the shoulders forwards into a plank pose. As you exhale, bend the knees, send the pelvis back to the heels. Shoot the shoulders forwards into plank pose. Take another breath. Exhale here. Shoot the shoulders forwards into plank pose. Take your knees to the ground, this time bending the elbows, keeping them tight to the chest, tight to the rib cage as you lower the chest. Inhale to lift the chest forwards into a baby cobra, toes pressing towards the ground, elbows drawing in. Send the pelvis back to the heels, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, rolling shoulders over the wrists to find plank. Bend the knees, send the pelvis back towards the heels. This time we're taking it up and back into down dog. Rolling shoulders over the wrists to find plank. And exhale, bend the knees, send the pelvis up into down dog. 3 more times like that, waving through the spine, enjoying getting a bit of fluidity, strength through the body. And then starting to walk the feet towards the hands, arriving at the top of your mat. Keep your feet hip width apart and release your torso over the thighs. From here, take your right hand to the middle of the mat, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. So your right hand can rest on a brick or a couple of books if you need to bring the floor a little bit higher. You can also bend your knees. From here, we're going to start to lengthen up the left leg, so you start to feel a stretch in the back of the left thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, left hand to the floor to brick, right arm lifts up, right leg lengthens. Exhale, bring it down. Once more each side, left arm lifts up, lengthen left leg. Exhale, bring it back down, right arm lifts up, right leg lengthens. Exhale, bring it back down. Look forward towards the front of your mat or the room. Take the hands towards the shins and slide them up to the top of your knees or the bottom of your thighs. Bend your knees a little deeper so your hips are in line with your knees. Then start to bring yourself all the way up to standing slowly. Take the arms all the way round and up. Let the palms meet. Then interlace your fingers and point your first finger up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine. Navel draws in, tailbone draws down, glutes squeeze together. Take a stretch over towards your left side. Use your core, press down to the feet, lift the arms back up, then take a stretch over to the right side. Bring the body back up, once more each side, take a stretch over to the left. Inhale to bring it back up. Exhale over to the right, press down through the feet, use the core to bring the body back up. Let the arms come out to the side, fold forward, take the hands towards the ground. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take the hands down, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lower your right knee to the ground, the inhale lifts the arms up. Hold here for 3 breaths. Next, exhale, take your right hand to the ground. Inhale, left arm lifts up, find your twist. 3 breaths. Feel belly draw away from left thigh. Next, exhale, left hand comes to the ground. Tuck your back toes, lengthen the back leg. Peel your left foot away from the floor and then step your left foot back into a plank pose. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees to the ground, bend the elbows, lower the chest. Inhale to lift forwards into baby cobra. And exhale to take the pelvis up and back into your downward facing dog. Holding here, keeping a slight bend in the knees if you need them. Keep your head heavy and feel your heels drop down towards the floor. Find length through the spine and push the hands into the ground. As you inhale, lift your right heel up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, bend your right knee, stack your right hip on top of the left, shine the pelvis towards the right side. Inhale, lengthen right leg. Exhale, draw right knee to nose, pause and hover. Inhale, right heel lifts up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step right foot in between the hands. Lower your left knee to the ground. The inhale lifts the arms up. 3 breaths here. Next, exhale, take the hands to the floor. Step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine. Come to your halfway lift again, flat back. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, take the arms all the way round and up, reach high. Interlace the fingers, first fingers pointing up. Stretching over to the right side this time. Inhale, press down through feet, lift arms up. Exhale, stretch to the left side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch to the right side. Inhale, lift up. Keeping the core engaged, stretch over to the left side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take the hands down. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, lower left knee to the ground. Inhale, the arms lift up. Hold for 3 breaths. Think about pressing the right foot to the earth. Next, exhale, the left hand comes down, the right arm lifts up for the twist. 3 breaths. Next, exhale, right hand comes down. Tuck your back toes, lengthen your back leg. Scoop your right foot away from the ground, scoop the right knee into the chest, then send the right foot back into plank. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, or chaturanga if you're ready. Inhale to lift chest forwards into baby cobra. And exhale to take it up and back into downward facing dog. Holding here. Can you draw the ribs in towards the spine? Can you close them in? Can you keep length through the lower back, length through the neck? Next, inhale, left heel lifts up into 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. As you inhale, lengthen left leg, drop left hip. Exhale, step left foot in between the hands. Right knee lowers to the ground. Inhale, the arms lift up. Hold for 3 breaths. Ribcage drawing together. Next, exhale, hands come to the ground. Step right foot up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, take the arms all the way around and up, find space. This time folding straight away forwards. We're going to do all that again without the breath holds in between. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step right foot to the back of the mat. Lower your right knee to the ground. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, right hand comes to the ground. Inhale, rotate, find your twist. Exhale, left hand down. Peel left foot away from the floor. Step the left foot back into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga or knees, chest. Inhale to lift the heart into up dog or baby cobra. And exhale, take it up and back into downward facing dog. The inhale takes the right heel high into 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack your right hip on top of the left. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. Exhale, step right foot in between the hands. Lower left knee to the ground. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, take the hands down. Step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, take the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your left foot to the back of the mat, lower left knee to the ground. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm lifts up, find your twist. Exhale, right hand down, tuck back toes, lengthen back leg. Use your core to take the right foot away from the floor and then back into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or knees and chest. Inhale to lift up into up dog or baby cobra. And exhale to lift the hips and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel lift high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend right knee, stack right hip on top of left. Inhale, lengthen left leg. Exhale, step left foot in between the hands. Lower right knee to the ground. The inhale lifts the arms up. Exhale, take the hands down. Step your right foot up to the top of the mat. Lengthen through spine, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, take the arms up into your standing, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take a breath in and a long breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Long breath out through the mouth. Bend the knees, sweep the arms. Come into your Utkatasana chair pose. Hold for 3 breaths. Can you tuck your tailbone under? Can you send your pelvis a little bit further back? Can you squeeze into your glutes? Feel your glutes wrap towards each other. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, right knee comes into chest. Hold for 3 breaths. Can you draw the knee just a little higher? Flex your right foot. Turn your right knee out to the side. Place right ankle across the left thigh. Bend the left knee. Start to send the pelvis back and the chest forwards. Keep your right foot flexed. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, bring your right knee back into the chest. Exhale, send your right foot back into warrior 3. Hold for 3 breaths. Can you lift your left hip slightly further up? Relax your jaw. Bend into your left knee. Take your right toes to the back of the mat with control. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, sink the pelvis just a little lower. Hold in your high lunge, 3 breaths. Can you engage the glutes? Can you feel your right hip draw forwards and up? One more breath in. Exhale, right heel to the ground. Open out into warrior 2. Hold for 3 breaths. You feel your knee directly over your left ankle. Energy through both sets of fingertips. Reversing the warrior, left arm lifts up. Take it back into your reverse warrior. Right hand can either stay on the right leg, or you can take the right arm behind the back. If you want to go a little deeper, right hand comes to the middle of your shoulder blades. Left arm bends, then you can take hold of the fingers, lift the head up towards the ceiling and press slightly into the left arm. Keep lunging deeply into the left leg. One more breath. Take the arms out to unravel, lengthen left leg, turn left toes in. Take the hands onto the hips, take a deep breath in. Exhale as you reach the chest forwards, fold down into your Prasarita, hands come down to the ground. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. 3 breaths. Hands can either come to the floor, or you can wrap your first 2 fingers around your big toes and draw your forehead with the top of your head towards the ground. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend your knees and turn your heels in. Keep the knees out to the side. Come into your goddess pose. So knees pointing towards toes. Tailbone drawing under, belly scooping up. Elbows draw out to the side. Take an inhale, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, round through the spine, scoop your elbows towards your navel. Inhale to open, lift the heart and chest. Exhale to round the spine, draw elbows in towards navel. Once more like that. Inhale, lift the heart and chest. Exhale to scoop it in. Take the hands down to frame your left foot and turn both sets of toes to face the front of the mat. Peel your left foot away from the ground. This time we're taking left heel up into a three-legged dog. As you exhale, bring left knee to nose. Pause there and hover. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, take left knee to left elbow. Pause and hover. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, pause and hover. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists, three-legged chaturanga or regular chaturanga or knees and chest. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale to lift the hips. Take it back into your down dog. 3 breaths here, or you can take the knees to the ground and come to rest in child's pose. If you want to go deeper, tips of thumbs come together, the elbows come to the ground. Tuck the toes and walk the feet up towards the elbows. Keep the spine nice and long and press the forearms down towards the ground. Last breath. And then bring yourself back up into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, look forward towards the fingertips, bend the knees and step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold your body forwards. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up to standing, reach high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center, take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Next, inhale, bend the knees, swoop the arms, Utkatasana chair pose. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, left knee comes into the chest, holding for 3 breaths. See if you can draw the leg just a little higher. And turn your left knee out to the side. Place left ankle across right thigh. Bend into your right knee. Keep your left toes flexed. Hold here for a balance. Ground down through your right foot. Next, inhale, left knee comes back into chest. Exhale, fly your left heel back into warrior 3. One more breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee, left toes find the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, let your pelvis sink just a little deeper. Another breath in. Exhale, left heel comes to the ground. Open the arms out wide into warrior 2, 3 breaths. Flipping your front palm, reaching right arm up and back into your reverse warrior. Left arm can either rest on the left leg, or left arm can come behind the back, or left hand to middle of shoulder blades. Then bend up right arm, take hold of fingers. Then push the head against the right arm to get more of a stretch into the right tricep. Keep a deep bend in your right knee. Another breath in. Exhale, release it out. Lengthen your right leg, turn your right toes in, take your hands onto your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Take the hands to the ground. If you've got a headstand here, maybe taking the top of the head to the floor. Bring the weight onto the hands and the top of the head as you lift the legs away from the ground. Take them all the way up into your headstand. Have a little play around if you'd like. Keep breathing. And slowly bring yourself back down. If you're still in your forward fold, keep forward folding. Take another inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bring your heels in so your toes are pointing out. Knees bend generously. Bring yourself up into your goddess pose. Find length through the spine. Feel the rib cage draw together. Take a breath in. Lift the heart and chest, expand. Exhale, draw elbows towards the navel. Inhale to open up, expand, energy through the body. Exhale, draw elbows towards navel. Inhale, open up, expand. Exhale, draw elbows in towards navel. From here, take hands down to frame right foot. Right toes and left toes pointing forwards. This time peeling right foot away from the floor. Inhale, right heel lifts up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring right knee to nose, pause. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, pause. Inhale, right heel lifts up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, pause. Inhale, right heel lifts up. Exhale, keep the right leg lifted, roll shoulders over wrists, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale to lift up, and exhale, take it back. Inhale to look forwards, bend the knees and step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up to standing, reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Take a long, deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Doing that flow again without the holds in between. Inhale, bend the knees, swoop the arms, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, right knee comes into chest. Exhale, turn right knee out to the side, bend into the left knee, stretch. Inhale, right knee comes back in. Exhale, send right foot back into your warrior three. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower right foot down to the ground. Inhale, you lift up into high lunge. Exhale, open out into warrior two. Inhale, lift the left arm up into your reverse warrior. Exhale, bring it back into warrior two. Inhale, lengthen left leg, turn left toes in. Exhale, you're there. Inhale to lift the heart and chest. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, turn knees out to the side, rise up into goddess pose. Take a deep breath in, lift the heart and chest. Exhale, scoop elbows towards navel, then take your hands down to frame left foot. Left foot peels up and away with the inhale. Exhale, left knee comes into nose, pause. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, pause. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, pause. Inhale, left heel lifts up. Exhale, roll shoulders over the wrists, find your three-legged chaturanga. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, look forward towards the fingertips, bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up to standing, reach high. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, bend the knees, swoop the arms, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, bring hands through heart center. Inhale, left knee comes into chest. Exhale, turn the left knee out to the side, bend into your right knee, take a stretch. Inhale, left knee comes back in. Exhale, left leg slides back into warrior three. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, land your left foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, the arms lift up, high lunge. Exhale, open out wide into warrior two. Inhale, right arm lift up, reverse warrior. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, lengthen right leg, turn right toes in. Exhale, you're there. Inhale, lift the heart and chest. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Inhale to lengthen, chest draws forwards. Exhale, bend knees, turn them out to the side, goddess pose. Take a deep breath in, open the chest. Exhale, elbows draw in towards navel. Take hands to the floor, frame your right foot. Let the inhale lift your right foot up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring right knee to nose, pause. Inhale, right heel lift up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, pause. Inhale, right heel lift up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, pause. Inhale, right heel lift up. Exhale, roll shoulders over wrists, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take it back. As you exhale, you're going to step your left foot in between your hands. And then you're just going to shuffle your right foot halfway up the mat. And take it slightly out to the right side, turn it to a 45-degree angle. So left toes pointing forward, so right toes at a 45-degree angle. So you want to imagine your feet on train tracks rather than one behind the other. Take an inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold over the left leg. Option to stay here, option to take your right hand to the left side of the left foot, then unravel your left arm and to rotate and twist and look up towards your left arm. Keep your right hip drawing forwards. Take both hands back down to the floor. Flex your left toes. Draw the head a little bit closer towards your left toes. Then we're going to bend into the left knee. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So taking the left shin to the ground, right toes slide away. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold over the left leg. Take 3 breaths here. And walk the hands back. Drop onto your left hip, swing the right leg around to the front. Cross your legs, take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold forwards. Walking the hands back. Reach your fingertips towards the front of the room. Use your core to bring your knees in towards your chest. Unravel the legs. Take your ankles in line with your knees. Then we're going to extend the right leg. Drop the left toes towards the floor. And then we're just going to switch. Right toes drop down, left leg lengthens. Switch. Switch. Keep breathing. Keep the core strong. Keep knees together so it's only the shins and the calves moving. Good. Bring the right foot to join the left. Cross the legs over, take the hands out in front, step or jump it back into your chaturanga. Inhale to lift up. Belly draws in, exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between your hands. Take your left foot a little bit closer, we're coming into that forward triangle again. So taking left foot out a little bit to the side, left toes at a 45-degree angle. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Either staying here or taking left hand onto right side of foot. Taking right arm up towards the ceiling. Keeping left hip bone drawing forwards. Another breath in. Exhale, take the hands to the ground. Coming into your pigeon pose, bending into the right knee, right shin finds the ground. Slide your left toes back, take a breath in, and exhale, fold the body forwards. Walking the hands back, dropping onto your right hip, swinging the left leg around to the front. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine, exhale, fold the body forwards. Bringing the body back up, reach the fingertips forward, scoop the belly in, reach the knees in towards the chest. And if you want to go a little deeper, bring your feet a little bit closer towards your hands so you can start to take the first two fingers around the big toes. Then you can bring the knees back together, extend through the spine, then start to extend through the legs. The legs don't necessarily have to be completely long. Try to get a point of balance on the sit bones, really lengthening the heart up. Take another breath in, maybe starting to open the legs out to the side. Have a little balance. See if you can bring the weight onto the sit bones again so you're not curving through the lower back. Then use your inner thighs to bring the legs back together. See if you can hold them there for a moment. And cross the left leg over the right, take the hands out in front, step or jump it back into your chaturanga. Inhale to lift up, and exhale to take it back. Inhaling to look forwards, bend the knees, step or jump to seated. Take the feet in front of you, lift the fingertips forwards. Exhale as you roll back through the spine, one vertebra at a time, down towards the ground. Final pose, coming into a back bend. Bring the feet close towards the hips so you can feel the heels of the fingertips. Press down through the feet, lift the hips up. Find a lovely back bend, but keeping the length through the lower back. Navel drawing in. Maybe hands come underneath. Maybe arms come underneath body, interlace the fingers. Press the arms against the ground, see if you can lift up higher through the chest. Press the feet down. Activate the back of the body. One more breath in. Exhale, release the hands, release the arms, glide the body back down to the floor. Let the knees sway from side to side if that feels nice. You can either go once more like that, or you can come up into a full wheel. So make sure you're being mindful and being careful as you go up, but keep the body breathing and keep the body strong, especially in the back body. Take your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Lengthen through the spine, lift the hips up. Make sure everything feels strong, then press down and through your hands and lift all the way up into your full wheel. Tailbone drawing towards your knees, hands pressing down, length through the front body as well as activation. Knees drawing forwards and heels drawing back. Activate the glutes and the hamstrings. Take another breath in and exhale, bring the head back down to the floor. Tuck the chin to the chest, roll down through the spine. Take a moment just to be here. No judgment. Start to bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And take your feet down to the floor, slide the feet forwards and come to rest in Savasana. Perhaps lifting the shoulder blades away from the ground, then scooping them together and settling back down. To find more space, you can reach and slide the fingers away and the toes away from the body. Let go of all effort in the body, let go of all effort in the abdominals and the muscles around the spine. Get more space for breath. And fill up breath all the way from the base of your belly, the base of your back, to the sides of your waist, to the top of your chest, the collarbones, and the top of your back. Make your breaths full and rounded and deep, long and steady. Let go of the effort around your face. Feel the hairline soften. Feel the edges of your body soften. Notice how your breath naturally comes in and out without having to think. Feel free to pause and stay here for as long as you need. When you're ready to come out, take a long breath in and a long breath out. Roll the head from side to side. Wriggle the fingers and the toes, then give yourself a long stretch. Then gather the body in, give yourself a hug. Roll yourself over to one side. Bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring the hands to heart center. Let yourself sit with your body for just another moment. Experience and enjoy. Feel energy lifting you up, lifting your mood. Energy breeding energy. Keep that lift, keep that heightened energy running with you throughout the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And let it change the experience of those around you. For anyone who gets to experience you right now. Take the thumbs up to the third eye, the space just in between the eyebrows. Let the chin bow down to the chest. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you can, please subscribe. Subscribe link is down below. There's also down below in the description a Patreon link to help support us to keep making these videos. Enjoy, share with your friends, and I'll see you here again very soon. Goodbye.